you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years. You might play them one night and then not play them in the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available.
Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Mobley on a screen. From deep, Mitchell. Towns with a rebound. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Boss. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell finds Rubio. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a three-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Here's Boss. Misses in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
B.A., this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Now here's Allen. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Lets the three fly. Rebound Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's take some time now to see which two guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. Fifth, Anthony Edwards.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
He drops it from range.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Gobert with a screen on Rubio. Boss, the pass to Gobert. Here's Boss. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Down low. Boss. And he jams it home with authority.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Mitchell. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Okoro, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside McDaniels. Inside. Here's Boss. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. One shot.
And when discussing Jarrett Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, B.A. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards. And there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jarrett Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game.
Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 24 points. And another miss by Cleveland. Allen against McDaniels. Here's Gobert. The layup off target. The Cavaliers leading. Gobert with the double from deep. Mitchell. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Good work there as it goes. Boss has got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Rubio looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Back to Rubio. He puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Tipped away. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Boss. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Okoro passes to Rubio. Right side Mitchell from downtown. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Boss, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen finds Rubio, driving to the basket. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind. Outside Rubio from deep 3-point range. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Dwight Powell out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. He was all alone on that one. Edwards has got 5 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He contributed 52 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Pass to Moore. To the paint. With a shot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Rubio passes to Powell. Powell, a screen on Reed. Oubre with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Stolen by Reed. Boss, good. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Cavs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Powell sets a screen. Outside Rubio. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call. Good finish inside by Rubio. Back
to Gobert. Pass to Boss. Reed to screen on Rubio. Here's Boss. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Dwight Powell. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And that one misses. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for more. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Let's look back over the last 10 games now, see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1, Minnesota.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They held a 12-point lead earlier. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Allen finds LeVert. 5 to shoot. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. LeVert goes against McDaniels. LeVert passes to Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Boss, the pass to Gobert. Towns, left side. LeVert goes against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading. Allen in the high post. Back to Rubio. Pass to LeVert. Outside Rubio. Offline with a 3. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former number 1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Pass to Okoro. Now LeVert. Over Edwards. And Boss pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting efficiently, 50% so far. To the middle. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Rubio passes to Mobley. That one goes in. Mobley's got his second basket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. Boss's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, BA, I think that's on point. And the reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul.
Half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
45, the Timberwolves. 43.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. These are the guys who came into the league looking to make their mark right away.
Well, that's the attitude you got to have. Show the older guys you mean business.
Yeah, when I came into the league, you were one of those old guys, Kenny.
I was far from old when you were a rookie. Come on, stop it.
Kenny, is it business or business?
Ooh.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
They've been dominant in transition. Get it and go. Simple. If they keep it up, they could run away with this game.
I see what you did there. Not funny. Sorry, big fella.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Cleveland shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. On the court for Minnesota. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Boss in at the 1. The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple. Mitchell's got 15.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Rubio with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell on the drive. Counted and 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns. His personal first team foul.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Gobert passes to Edwards. To the inside. Boss, good. Boss has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Okoro. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And here's Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Here's Boss. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And he's gone for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Boss, good. Boss has got 29 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Allen with a screen on Edwards. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Misses the three.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Boss, good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And Rubio's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Okoro. Towns against Mobley. Out to Rubio. Oh, he tries a three. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Boss, the pass to Edwards. Connects from downtown. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Timberwolves making a change here. Milton is checked in. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Evan Mobley, third.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Rubio with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with a screen on Edwards. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Boss. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Boss has got 12 points here in the second half.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Allen a screen. Outside Rubio. Out to Mobley. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Boss. Count the basket. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Down low. Here's Okoro. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Okoro's got his first points of the game for Minnesota. They've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. A pretty solid aspect of Isaac Okoro's game is his defensive presence.
It is, B.A., and here's the key. The offense is starting to come. This guy has invested time in becoming an elite two-way status type of player. You have to put in the work to get the results.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Boss. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Wow! always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Inside, here's Boss, and he slams it in one-handed.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Boss. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Rubio. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you want to stay on balance and in control. Ricky Rubio, nice catch and shoot.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. The three from Okoro. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Boss. And he's got 41 now. And he comes up with a bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The three from Mitchell. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 26 points. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Allen. Oubre comes in for Evan Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And LeVert subbed in for Rubio. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Boss. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Cavs trailing. 17 seconds left in the third. Outside to LeVert. Pass to Powell. He's checked in for Strus. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Mobley out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Mitchell in at point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Oubre from the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Boss. The 15-footer. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Mobley. On up the court. Here's Reed. Finished off the break. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
On the wing, Mitchell fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Boss. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
They get it back. Olynyk passes to Boss. Here's Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Reed sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Attention fans, on the court now is your Hunt Squad. Get loud and let them.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Powell. Okoro comes in for Oubre. And Rubio is subbed in for LeVert. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Here's Okoro. McDaniels covering. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Okoro penetrating. And he makes it.
Boy, you cannot let Okoro get going towards the rim. This guy has got elite athleticism.
Towns on a screen. Boss, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Floats one up. Can't hit that one. Good D by Mobley.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Pure from three-point range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Edwards against Mitchell. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Boss, the pass to Edwards. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Boss, good. Boss has got 48.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Inside, here's Boss. Again! What an avalanche!
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. That comparison alone gives you chills.
Boss. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And the bucket is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Timberwolves shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Boss, covered by Rubio. Boss, the pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Allen defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert, no good. And here's Rubio. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Out to Rubio. Shoots it from the corner. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Boss.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And rejected. Down low. Towns passes to Boss. Back to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. It doesn't go for him. Rubio finds Allen. From deep, Mobley. That shot is off. Launches it. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game and
Oh, there it is. There's the man of the hour. Go get him.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with Boss, and it's Gobert in its center. Count the basket.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Passes to Boss. Outside, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Towns, a screen on Levine. Here's Boss. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Pass to Levine. Gobert with the block. Outside, Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around.
and showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Ball surveying the defense. Levine kicks to White. Levine is screen on Edwards. DeRozan against Towns. And it's DeRozan missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Towns missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Here's Boss, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Boss, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket. A jack-of-all-trades type of player, DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Ball from long range. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Gobert the pass to Boss. It's all in by the Bulls. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
It's good. Boss has got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Knicks in New York.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Stolen by Ball. Outside Levine. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Levine's got his second bucket.
Totally in rhythm. Zach just needed the ball in his hands.
Boss passes to Gobert. Down low. Boss gets the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to White. Now Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic. Outside Ball. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. He's got 6.
Good to see. Lonzo Ball has to keep working on improving his accuracy from deep.
White against Edwards. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. To the inside. The kick out to Towns. Dishes it to Edwards. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Ball. He has 6. Here's DeRozan. Vucevic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Boss, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Boss. Ball finds Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. And the Bulls with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Levine. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Turn this around, kid.
Here's Boss. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Shake Milton. Olynyk is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Boss, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Henderson. No good on the triple. Picked his pocket. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Speed creates havoc. Caruso causes all kinds of problems for defenders.
Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the three, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Fires from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. DeRozan's got 5 now.
That's all muscle memory for DeRozan. He's the king of the mid-range.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's DeRozan. Reed with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And finished off by DeRozan.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
That one good for 2. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Chicago.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Christian Wood. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He reportedly has strained his oblique. They're putting a lot of ice on it, but he's in a lot of pain. We'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Shake Milton. The pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Ball's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Ball. Gobert can't hit. The Bulls leading by 3. Ball dishes to White. Ball, the pass to White. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Boss. The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Cavaliers was all business. He contributed 51 points, and he was efficient out there. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Boss gets the bucket.
Playing with good instincts. Nikhil making those around him better.
DeRozan with it. 1:33 left here in the second. Passes it to Caruso. He dishes it to Ball. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to DeRozan. They get it back.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
From 10 feet out, count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Towns.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
DeRozan on the wing. Gobert with the block.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Towns with the bucket.
One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Chicago's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Here's White. He makes the Johnny from the left block. White's got his first points of the night.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Inside, here's Boss. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball's got 6 rebounds in the game. Feeds it to DeRozan. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Vucevic. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bulls lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
Welcome, everyone, to
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boss has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Can't help but latch on to him. It's your only chance to slow down Vucevic.
For the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And it's DeRozan missing. Towns, the pass to McDaniels for the lead. And good, a nice layup that time from Boss. 28 points for Boss.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
DeRozan against Towns. And DeRozan kicks to White. Outside DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Edwards against White. Right side, Edwards. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Boss goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. DeRozan finds Vucevic. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Boss passes to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
2 shots.
And Towns drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gobert with the block.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker.
The kick out to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. White dishes the ball. DeRozan on the wing. Shoots over Towns, and the Bulls with another miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, a screen on Levine. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And Levine, here we go. Here's Vucevic. That one's off, still out of sync.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Minnesota also with the sub. Milton's checked in. Pass to DeRozan. Knocks it loose. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
To the paint. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Right at the free throw line. That's good on the jump shot. Ball's got 16.
Typically, Lonzo doesn't take that many mid-range jumpers, but he's capable of knocking them down.
To the middle. Boss, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Boss. He's averaging 51 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-5 run here. Boss passes to Edwards. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they will change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Wiseman's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. Now, here's Ball. He's got 16. Poke loose. Towns with the steal. There's the pass to Boss. And that one is stuffed right through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's DeRozan, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. They set the pick. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Caruso's got 5.
Calls for the screen. Caruso uses it to perfection.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Ball. Alexander Walker gets a screen from Boss. Clock at 6. Tries from 10. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Dosunmu. Caruso, a screen on Milton. Ball with a wide open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Ball. And now the Bulls on the break. DeRozan. That's good. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Boss gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ball, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Boss to the left wing. Milton looking around, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Minnesota on top. They're up by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Keep it up.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take.
He's checked in for Javon Carter. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Edwards. Reed is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Boss. Bulls trail by 19. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Wiseman. The tray. And the Bulls with another miss.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Boss. The rebound by Dosunmu. For Chicago, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Basket good.
Great elevation, beautiful release point. The only person who can really stop Levine's jumper is himself.
To the paint, here's Boss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's off on the first. Hartenstein's checked in for Minnesota. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Bulls are gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Inside, here's Boss. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Down low. Here's Boss. Guarded by Levine. Boss, no good. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Dosunmu. Five on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. Offline with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Chicago calls timeout.
It's the Silver Crew in the 3-1-2. It's your 3-1-2 crew.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Wiseman. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's McDaniels in for Naz Reid. And DeRozan kicks to White. Over Edwards. And it's White missing.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Chalk up two there. Boss has got 46 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
There's Ball with the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Boss passes to Edwards. To the inside. He got it again. Sensational.
And how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the fourth most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. DeRozan, that's good.
The defense can't let DeRozan get this deep inside or else they're cooked.
And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So, Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Takes a three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Boss.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Towns. Olynyk is checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Now here's Reed. DeRozan defending, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Now the dish to Levine. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.